Triple Bottom Line Foundation, or TBL Fund, is a community development financial institution that provides financial products and services and technical assistance to low to moderate income properties and disadvantaged communities. We specialize in financing clean energy solutions. These solutions will reduce energy consumption, lower utility costs, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and are in alignment and support of climate change goals. They might include energy efficiency measures like improved insulation, LED lighting, and smart thermostats, as well as renewable energy systems such as solar PV and battery storage systems. TBL Fund has a strong track record of working in rural and tribal communities nationally, and we have been growing to meet these communities' needs rapidly. Over the next few years, TBL Fund plans to reduce energy costs for more than 20,000 families living in these historically underserved communities. In alignment with our mission, TBL Fund has forged relationships with over half a dozen rural tribal nations in New Mexico, highlighted on the map in yellow. Each of these tribes is considered rural by the 2020 census and by USDA standards. These collaborations focus on expanding solar and distributed energy resource technologies. TBL Fund has built a strong stakeholder network to deliver energy efficiency and renewable energy projects in New Mexico. Our efforts in the state have historically included educating and training contractors, providing technical assistance to develop and fund projects, and leveraging local, state, and utility capital. With our initial financing prize, TBL Fund deepened its relationships with rural tribal nations and created the New Mexico Tribal Energy Coalition, or NMTEC. These funds for the second round will enable our staff to dedicate more time and resources into developing financial solutions and collaborating to secure additional funding for large-scale, transformative energy projects in these communities. NMTEC, in partnership with the New Mexico Indian Affairs Department, have been pooling resources and expertise to the benefit for these rural tribes across New Mexico. To promote investment and opportunities for tribal energy independence, TBL Fund will develop financial models for 3 separate tribal clean energy initiatives, with plans for documenting and replicating the results across the Southwest. The first initiative is the Beneficial Electrification Initiative, with plans to develop bundled pilot projects with grant funding secured by NMTEC in conjunction with existing and new funds available. The initiative will start with existing TBL Fund partners and focus on weatherizing and electrifying homes that still rely on propane, typically an energy source that has volatile costs. In the second initiative, TBL Fund is also planning to develop financing packages that include more than 30 megawatts of solar for NMTEC. The projects range from just under 1 megawatt to 5 megawatts, and many also include 10 megawatt hours of battery storage, and will benefit the broader rural communities situated around tribal lands as well. The third initiative, Tribal Energy Independence, will assist tribes interested in exploring the financial requirements of forming their own utility or joining an existing tribal utility. This initiative will explore the creation of ownership of generation and storage assets and will be at utility scale. TBL Fund wholeheartedly believes in the NMTEC effort, and it's excited to continue working towards equitable energy access for tribal nations. Targeting energy is an ideal way for tribes to diversify the revenue streams while safeguarding the health and sovereignty of their populations. The project team has already secured some initial success and has secured funding for pre-development of some of the projects mentioned, as well as grant funding to launch its first 5 megawatt utility scale solar project alongside solar investment tax credits and financing. We hope you will continue to support our efforts as these first projects begin to materialize so that we can document and scale the impacts across the Southwest. Thank you so much for your time and consideration.